Hi Julie, back in the car with you now for the navigation part, navigation and radio. So the nav screen here looks very similar to how it does in your GS, except this is actually not touchscreen. There's a big plastic thing here that's right in front of it. The reason why they have it like this now is it is tucked deep inside of this little cave so that when your moonroof is open, it doesn't get washed out by the sunlight. And how you move around in the navigation system now is by using this mouse. So you just set your hand right here, and then you put your fingers rest, just kind of automatically rest right here on this little mouse part. And all you're doing, this is really just an arm of hand rest. All that's really moving around is just this, and then you are pushing down when you want to click on something. So up on the screen, this is what's happening. I'm just moving my little mouse around, and then when I want to click on something, I just push down, and it selects that. So that is actually what I'm going to be doing when I'm doing controls up there, just so that I don't have to keep going back and forth. That's how I'm doing it. I'm moving it around on the mouse, and then when I get where I want, I'm clicking down. Now on here, there are two buttons. When you're GS, you've got a bunch of buttons that are along the bottom that you can click, and how it's redesigned now is that there's only two. So if you hit the map button, whatever screen you're on, it will take you back to the map. And if you hit the menu button, guess what? Takes you to a menu. So in this menu, you've got destination, the info apps button, the setup button, radio, media, climate control, and phone. The main button in here that you're going to end up using for the navigation system is destination. And if you just click on that button, it takes you to this screen. Now this is all very similar to how it is in your GS, except you're just not able to touch it anymore. So now, so if I wanted to put an address in the system, I'm going to click on address. And instead of having the car let you know, like the little 6 state region or area 6 or area 1, you just have to click this box over here that says change state, and it will, and you just let the car know what state you're going to be searching around in for the address that you're typing in. And then you can go to typing in the city and then typing in the street address. And it works very similarly to how it does touchscreen on your GS. You also have this button here called points of interest. This is allowing you to look up things by name or by category or by phone number. And e-destination is the folder that is linked to this car online. If Lexus will actually send you something about this in the mail, but if you go to lexusdrivers.com, you can actually create an account for this car, and this is a folder that's online that you can put addresses in, and then when you come in the car, you can click this box and it will download those addresses into the car for you. The name button is a really great way. You can just click on it, type the word Macy's in, and you know, it finds all the Macy's in the area. If you happen to know the actual phone number of the place, that's also a really great way to put it in, because only one address or only one that phone number only exists for one place. So it definitely narrows down your choices a lot if you happen to know the phone number. You don't have to type in the address or anything. The category button, this is probably my favorite part of it. If I click on category, it allows me to look for basically whatever kind of stuff I want, using it like Yellow Pages. So say you're somewhere that you've never been before, and you want to go have lunch somewhere. So I can click on dining. Then I can even select, do I want to see all of the places in the area, or do I want to, you know, pick just barbecue places? Just say I just want to see everything. And so it's the closest restaurant to us is Subway, which is 1.1 miles away. And then as it moves down the list, these things get farther away. And I can go over here and click on this, and it takes me down to the next screen. So say we wanted to go to this place, Sassy's Bar and Grill. If I click on it, it pulls up Sassy's address, which I can see right here. It also has their phone number, which I'll talk to you about in a second. Or well, actually, no, you know how to hook your phone up. So once your phone is hooked up to the car, you'll have the phone number for every place that you look up. So you could actually click, even though it's not letting me do it right now because I don't have a phone set up, you could click that little gray button that has a phone on it, or you could click the button on your steering wheel, and that would let you call this place. And then you can click this button right here that says go, and it will pull the address right up on your nav screen. And then just like in your other car, you would click OK.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, then the route guidance will start.
And then it will take you to that route. To get a route off of the screen, you click the word route, and you go up and you delete it. Some of the other things that are in here, destination. This is another button right here called Destination Assist. If I click this button, that will connect you. This is the best way to use this car while you're driving. If you click this button, it will connect you to a live person that's just for the navigation system. And then you can just talk to them like a normal person. I want to go to have coffee somewhere, I'm looking for a steak restaurant, I'm looking for a hotel, and then they will actually look it up, they will find the address, and then they will send it to the car for you right while you're driving. You click go and it takes you there, and you're not having to talk to the car computer, and you know, it's just a real conversation that you can have with somebody, so it's a little easier to find addresses and stuff that way while you're driving. Any addresses that you type in are going to be under previous destinations, and then you have an address book here also that you can keep up to 100 addresses in. And then the second page, there's a few other ways to get addresses in here too. If you were in an emergency and you needed the nearest hospital or police station, if you know the intersection or the freeway entrance number, you can also type that in too. If you just wanted to look at the map and zoom out and click a spot on the map, it would let you do that as well. And then it would take you there. And then if you happen to know the GPS coordinates, you can also type those in as well. These are quick boxes right here that you can click this button here, and your home is not set now. Do you want to set it? And you say yes, and then it takes you to the screen where you can type in the street name, or your city name, your street name, and the house number, and it will find it. And then you've got 5 other boxes here. The dealership is actually in this last one, but you've got 5 other boxes here for quick boxes that you can add addresses into as well. So that is actually the navigation system, and I realize that video is about 6 minutes long now, so I'm going to stop the nav video and I'll make you a separate one for the radio. Okay,